Look at the area of pink. That was sleet and freezing rain, and that's changing over to snow from west to east. So in the last few minutes, Severe Weather Team 2 meteorologist Brian Monahan, who's in Savannah now at the Savannah International Airport, you've seen that freezing rain change over to snow, right, Brian?
Yeah, a big change in the precipitation type here, Brad, in just the last hour. In fact, you can see some of the evidence of that freezing rain we had a little while ago. Some of this ice, you can see it kind of glistening there in the light here on this railing. But look over here, and what's been falling for the last hour? You know what? It's been about 30 years since they've had an inch of snow here in Savannah, and I guess we're about close to an inch now, and that has closed the airport. Over here, you can see the gates basically empty. One Delta plane there off in the distance. We left Atlanta around 6 o'clock this morning. It wasn't until we got near Dublin on I-16 that the snow really started to fall. That snow got heavier for a while outside Statesboro near Georgia Southern before changing to a mix of sleet and freezing rain. Now, that ice covering bridges and overpasses, we saw a couple of spin-out crashes along I-16. We were turned around once by local police. Bridges just too dangerous to cross. Near the airport on I-95, a long line of traffic behind a roving GDOT crew trying to stay ahead of the ice and snow. Now, inside the airport, this airport's been closed now for a couple of hours. We saw a lot of passengers stranded at least until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's what one gentleman told us before TSA comes back here. We actually met up with a man from New Zealand visiting some family, and we're going to talk to him and bring you that story coming up tonight on Channel 2 Action News at 4. Now, as I mentioned, it's been about 30 years since we've had at least an inch of snow here in this area, and the potential for maybe over 3 inches of snow before this wraps up in Savannah. It could be the snowiest snowstorm, the highest amount of snow they've seen in a snowstorm on record here in this part of Georgia. Again, we'll have live reports for you tonight starting on Channel 2 Action News at 4. For now, live at Savannah International Airport, Severe Weather Team 2 meteorologist Brian Monahan, Channel 2 Action News.